Fox Carolina, the Midday News.
Well, welcome back to the Midday News on Fox Carolina. The holidays are approaching, and that means parties will be in full swing. If you're wondering how to thank your host, we're going over some tips on the best gifts that you can bring. And joining us now is Lauren Collar, aka the Collar Find on Instagram. It's such a pleasure to have you in studio with us.
No, thank you for having me today.
Of course, thank you for coming. You normally are in Charleston.
I am. I heard the jellyfish. Lots of jellyfish stings in the Charleston area. We know about those.
You're an expert over there. Well, we know you're also an expert with finding us really good things. That's why you're the Collar Find.
Yep.
And those holiday parties are about to ramp up soon. So what tips do you have for people just to be a good guest first?
So that's the Southern thing, you never want to go empty-handed. But it's hard sometimes to think about what to bring. So what I brought to share with you are some gifts that you already have that we can just bump it up a notch, if that makes sense,
absolutely.
and make it a little more special. So one is this. If you were to give them a cocktail napkin holder, the nice thing about this is if you go to their house frequently, you could always bring different cocktail napkins to put in their holder. So it's kind of the gift that keeps on giving.
Absolutely.
So that's an easy way that you give them this for, let's say, a Christmas party, and then you go back for a cookout and you find some more cocktail napkins to give to them.
And I feel like I'm always finding the cutest napkins at stores, but that's not enough to be the first full gift. So I love that you give them this.
Yeah.
And then it is enough. Next time, just bring the cute napkins.
Which brings us to wine.
Yes.
So you don't just really want to walk in just like this, right?
Yes, that's
you
true.
can. Everybody's going to appreciate
I'm guilty of doing that
it.
a few times, Lauren.
I know, me too. But here's what you can do.
Okay.
All you need to do is grab a tea towel like this. Everyone needs a tea towel in their kitchen. And you wrap up the wine and you can gift it to them like this. It takes 5 minutes to put together, and I will do a video on the Collar Find to show you how it's easy.
Yeah.
But you just wrap the wine up and then you can gift it to them like this. Doesn't that look great?
That does look great, and now I'm not just throwing away the wrapping later. I'm left with another present.
It's
a
like
present
2
and
in
a
1.
present.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And then you were saying sometimes it gets really hard because there are people out there in our life that just seemingly have everything.
Yes.
So what do we bring them?
This is my find of the season.
I'm excited.
My find of the season. So these are from Et2 Home, and they are just perfect little round bud vases. What I like about this, you could give it to them like this. They're available in white and different blues.
Oh, nice.
But you could also just grab some flowers and just hand it to them like this. And then that's something they're not putting in their cabinet. You know they're going to like it. You know they're going to enjoy it. And it's just a great gift, and it's a great price point, too.
Yeah.
And I have a discount code I can share on that one, too.
Well, we always love to save a little bit where we can.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the classic candle.
Okay, so everybody loves a candle. You need a candle, you use a candle.
Yep.
Kind of like the wine, make it a little different. So these, have you seen these?
I have heard of these, but I've never been able to try one.
So they're electric candle lighters,
Ooh.
and they're just you just wrap your candle. I think they're like $12.
Oh my gosh.
And you stick them with the candle, and it's 2 gifts in 1, but it's just different enough that it's a gift that they'll keep on using.
I feel like these are all great because none of them are too personal, but they show a lot of effort.
Right.
So if you get a last minute invite, you're not just like, oh, what should I get so-and-so? You're like, let me just go. I already know what I'm doing. I'm prepared. You also host a lot of parties.
I do.
So what are some tips for those on the other side of things? They're throwing the party that can make guests comfortable and just make sure they have a good time.
One thing I always do is set out my serving pieces the night before.
Oh, that's smart.
So they're already on the table. I know how it's going, and I'll even do on a piece of paper ham delights or whatever it is that we're serving. So I have that ready to go, and that takes, even if your family's helping you out and you say, put these on the tray, they know where to put them.
They can't mess it up for you.
Yes. And another tip, if you're doing charcuterie, take your cheese out 2 hours before. You don't want to take it out right before the party, so that's something you can do early on as well.
That's not something that I would forget, especially in the chaos of the day. So that's a good reminder, 2 hours, things get to that perfect temperature.
They do. They do.
So smart. Any other tips you have for people either throwing or going to parties that we should know about?
What I like to do, especially right now, is kind of just grab some stuff and put it in your closet.
Yeah.
So then if you are invited to a party last minute and you don't have time, you've got some tea towels that you've kind of collected, you know you've got wine, you can wrap it and go. So take the work out of it now because December gets so busy.
It does.
So these are, you can buy these. I'll buy 3 or 4 of these at a time.
Yeah.
Because you know you can grab great candles, stick it in there, and you've got a present ready to go.
Absolutely. Next time you're at the store, just grab the extra bottle of wine. So
Yep.
you've got that on
Yeah,
hand.
you can grab the cocktail napkins.
It's all perfect.
They're all so fun.
Well, I am now feeling ready for holiday parties. I was a little stressed out, but now I know I can get these ready to go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping in today.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, and of course, for more lifestyle tips, be sure to give Lauren Collar a follow on Instagram. We have her handle there on the screen for you at The Collar Find. And for past interviews with Lauren, you can also head to our website. That's foxcarolina.com. Hey, Chrissy, for those